I gotta secure the bag. I gotta secure that bag. You like how I made a song about it? I wrote a song about it, like the head out. Get up, boo, 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 boo. It's men out here not taking care of their kids because they baby mama got hammer time on their toes. And this man does spit on you and you still sitting here trying to figure out whether you should let him see your kids.
Excuse me as I kiss the sky.
How do men who don't take care of their kids get some? I won't be able to understand that. But then again, look at the kind of woman I am. Not only do men value me, I value myself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. So ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be messing around with any dude that don't take care of his kids. That's just disgusting. I'm all the way turned off by that. Oh, you ain't never gonna get the drizzles. Not a drop. And just because some dude keep coming back to you does not mean that you a high valued woman, girl. Women be thinking they special because this dude done circle back. No. If you want to add some glitter to that glue that you sniffing, you go right ahead. But don't be trying to sprinkle your wackadoo on us. Listen, when all else fails, men go back to the classics. The classics are the ones that's always making themselves so available. I gotta get rid of some of this neck fat. Speaking of getting rid of net fat. Speaking of getting rid of net fat. Speaking of getting rid of fat neck.
Oh, there is to it. A winner.
You should go to teamyblends.com/discount/Soncerae20 and get you some detox tea, girl. I'm supposed to be doing like this 30-day detox tea with the single moms inside of my Facebook group. I'm gonna give one of my single mothers $200 if she could lose 20 to 50 pounds by March 2021. And you know I'm always on the go, so this is real helpful for me. I basically got this, you know, my tumbler, and then I give me some smart water, and then bam, I add me some of this superfood greens blend to it and just stir it up, and it tastes like spinach and water. You ever had cucumber water? Kind of similar, but my daughter likes to mix Crystal Light with hers. She said it tastes like great spinach and water. I got a blender in my kitchen, so I usually like blend it, but not having a smoothie without any fruits and vegetables and stuff, it still tastes good. It's no worries. This right here give me so much energy, I'll be ready to go. Get up, boo, 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 boo. That's how I feel after I drink this. Get up, boo, 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 boo. Trying to get rid of that weight from a baby, weight from the postpartum depression, weight from all of the stress. You know, I had to get rid of that. I got to jog, I got to do all types of stuff. I do got a guilty pleasure though, these damn Starbucks refreshers. I wish I could dump my Starbucks refresher into my damn Teamy green blend thing, and then it might be magically delicious. But anyway, speaking of my single moms group, this girl that left this long-winded post. Listen, ladies, y'all gotta stop it with the paragraphs. I mean, even when I'm answering texts now, I used to put a paragraph with my text. Now it's just like, hey, okay, yes, no, an emoji. Yeah, I keep it real short and sweet. Dudes be like, can we FaceTime? I'll be like, no. If I FaceTime you, I'm damn near in love with you. We go together if I FaceTime you. Right now, all you get is a text message. Yep, that's just about it. That's all you get. So anyway, this girl put into my single moms group. If you're a single mother, go over there and send a request. Or if you're a business owner, go over there and send a request. If you female, go over there and send a request. No men, don't even try. Okay, so she put, I need to know if I'm wrong. I was gonna get straight to the point, but I gotta tell y'all a backstory, and I'll try to keep it short. People always be like, long story short, story still damn long. She said her daughter's dad and her dated 11 years ago for 2 years and broke up. Got back together when her son was 6 months. Had a very toxic relationship, verbal, emotional, and physical abuse. She said, I hit back. She hit him back. We tried to make it work, moved in, got evicted, lost cars. He always would bring up and talk about things he's done for me, and we would always argue about me not being submissive, aka playing housewife. Why do these dusties be wanting somebody to submit to them? Nigga, can you build a house? You always want somebody to cook and clean, okay? Build a house or buy one and you'll have someone to cook and clean in it. Dude ain't got 2 nickels to rub together talking about something he wants somebody to submit to him. Y'all dusties be tripping. Anyway, we tried to make it work. Wait a minute, I already read that part. Okay, when I got pregnant, we were doing bad. I had a job but was in a shelter. He had neither a job or a place to live. He said, this is a bad idea. I somewhat agreed, but I told him 40 weeks is more than enough time to do what we have to do. Now, I wonder why she got pregnant. That's right. That's why she said 40 weeks. Okay, so she pregnant when she said this. She said, oh, and I can relate to this. She was pregnant, working, and in a shelter, and this dude ain't had no job or nothing. Like, is he serious? Like, why do women get so attached to dudes that don't have nothing but a damn birth certificate? All this dude graduated from was clown college. He don't know what 9 times 8 is. Child, I can't. I basically felt away because he basically didn't want the baby, so I distanced myself. I can count on one hand how many times we saw each other during my pregnancy. At the time of delivery, we were not on good terms, but I still allowed him to come to the birth. Negative energy. And then she put 2 exclamation points. The next day, the nurses needed to come get our daughter to run tests. I had just went in the bathroom and I learned my lesson from my first son about holding my pee. I don't know why she put in that side note. So he's making a big deal about me not going with them. I guess when the nurses took the baby, he got pissed and asked her why she ain't go with him. And I'd have been like, nigga, why you ain't go with him? Anyway, so he's making a big deal about me not going with them. I said, why can't you go with them? You literally not doing nothing. This man got so mad that I told him about himself, which I always do. He literally spit in my face while I was laying in a hospital bed 26 hours after giving birth. I love him, but I knew I was done. How could I love him? Go after her explaining that he spit in her. I love him. Girl, bye. Anyway, he left that night and didn't come back to the hospital and got mad because I didn't tell him to come back and sign the birth certificate. So she doesn't have his last name. Oh, child. Fast forward, he refuses to get a job. He will scam and hustle and sell drugs. So he went to NOLA on some scam shit and met a woman. A week before he left, we discussed everything that went wrong in our relationship. He was set to leave on 8/3. Our daughter's birthday is 8/5. Well, this man really couldn't wait till after to go be with her. He's only with her because he's tired of living in his mom's house and he's still waiting for me to get an apartment. He got back $10K in unemployment and did not give a place or give his daughter, or give his daughter a dime on her birthday. No gift, no call, no nothing. That same month, I asked for money for diapers. I had to go to his mom's house, pick up a debit card, take $100, give his mom $100, and send him $1,800. Now, here's what I'm confused about. What? He got $10K in unemployment, and he didn't give you a cent. In that same month, you asked him for money for diapers, and he didn't want to give you nothing. Anyway, he got mad because I didn't send the money in time. There was a hurricane down there. You sent him $1,800? I don't understand. If you had money, okay, I don't understand. If you had $1,800 to send this man, why was you asking him for diaper money? Like, this whole story seems off. It was off a long time ago, but I'm going to continue. He got mad because I didn't send the money. There was a hurricane down there. He needed to get a hotel room for $1,800. He lucky he got, you know what? And you out here giving his mama money? I can't. I don't know. He called himself blocking me on Messenger. I blocked him and still have him blocked. Okay, so you just said he blocked you on Facebook Messenger. So how did you block him after that? He already had you blocked. So you couldn't block him after that unless you blocking him somewhere else. I guess you meant on your other social media platforms, I'm assuming. Okay. Oh, he also told me I have a job, so there's no reason why I should be asking him for money. We haven't spoke since August. He hit me up on IG last week asking how I am. He said, send me pics of the baby when you're not angry. No problem. I sent him pics. I was like, When I read that, I was like, you sent him pictures? Listen, she says, my question. My mom says I shouldn't send him shit. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Mom. Because he don't do anything for her. I said I only sent them because he will and can never say I'm a bitter baby mama. That's angry and keeps him from his daughter. Should I have sent pics? No. Listen, she posted this in my group, so you already know. In my group, I have no problem telling somebody some realness without being rude or cruel. And I was like, girl, let me tell you something. You better than me. Because let my baby daddy call me talking about something, send him some pictures of our son. I'm gonna be like, first of all, you need to send me a screenshot of an itinerary of you hopping on a damn airplane to come and see the son you never even met. How about that? That's number one. Number two, this man spit on you 26 hours after you've given birth to your daughter. You ain't even left the hospital yet, and this man spit on you, and you sitting here trying to figure out whether you sending him pictures was a good idea. Listen, ladies, listen to me. Listen to me. This is not something that you should be sitting here trying to figure out whether you're doing the right thing or not. I told her, I don't know how you even answer him at all, okay? The spit in the face was enough for me to wait till my son grow up and then to tell him how abusive that was. You know what she says to me? I never had a dad growing up, and this is the problem right here. Women feel like because they didn't have a dad when they grew up, that they got to make sure that their kids have a wonderful father. But in order for you to do that, you have to choose these men before you get impregnated by them. You can't be sitting here trying to figure out whether he's a good father or not after you're already pregnant. This is something that you got to figure out long before then. I never had a dad growing up. And I never in a million years thought my kids wouldn't have their dads. Will I go out my way to make their job easier? Hell no. Wait a minute. Oh, so both of your kids' fathers giving you a hard time and you still confused about whether this is you or not? I don't understand. I don't get that. Ladies, you got to start taking accountability. Now, I ain't sitting here trying to hurt nobody's feelings because I know I don't want nobody critical of me and hurting me and saying mean stuff that I don't know nothing about. But when you got more than one baby daddy that's out here being asinine, that's the nicest way I can say it, then apparently there's something going on with you in your selection process. I'm not saying something's wrong with you as a woman. I'm saying your selection process is bad. I'm speaking from experience. I got the worst baby daddy invented. My baby daddy ain't the sharpest knife in the drawer, so I get it. But I'd be damned if I had more than one of him. Girl, bye. Will I go out my way to make their job easier? Hell no. But I would never want that on my conscience, and my kids to one day resent me for purposely keeping them away from their dads. I do have a limit to the disrespect though, and after the spitting episode, while I was laying in a hospital bed after giving birth to our daughter, was the point of no return. I never looked at him the same, and I never will. But I feel like I have to put my feelings to the side because it's not about me. You want to see her? No problem. You want to FaceTime? No problem. Finally be a dad? No problem. When a man shows you who he is, listen to him. Listen to what he's showing you. I don't care how many times he called and says he wants to be a dad. You have to see a change in his behavior. If a man spit in your face, he has great disdain for not just you, but for women in general. You just gave birth. You mean to tell me this man had no compassion or no sympathy for you at all? That says he has a terrible relationship with women in general. Look at what you were going through as a woman. That's one of the most critical, fragile times a woman is experiencing. Giving birth, pregnancy, that's the most fragile women are ever gonna be. And if this man spit on you when you hadn't even left the hospital yet, this is something that you need to consider when you start looking at your kids and whether you want this abusive asshole around them. Women, you gotta stop feeling guilty. You gotta not be selfish. Like, I didn't have my dad and I want my kids to have their dad. Well, you should have thought about that before you ended up pregnant. And I know sometimes men change, you know, sometimes they pretend like they're going to be these great fathers, and then something happens and they turn out not being that. I get that, but most of the time these men be showing you that they assholes before they even get to that point. Trust me, the red flags are there, but for some reason women want 5 to 6 red flags before they decide to leave a man. Let me tell you something. Spitting on a woman is a deep-rooted thing. That is a deep-rooted thing. He has a deep-rooted issue, and I don't care if he calling one in the picture. I don't care what he's talking about. Unless he has a history of him doing something positive in those kids' lives, then you don't need to be pressed to have him around those children. I prefer my son to have no father than have a bad father. Why do these women want these abusive men around their children? That doesn't make any sense. These men be terrible. They be beating women, lying, cheating, doing all types of stuff. Stabbing them, shooting them, grabbing them by the throat. And they're like, but I still love him. Girl, you better get that man from around your kids. Girl, you better get that man from around your babies. That's all I know. Like, get that man from around your babies. There are some habits that man has that are going to be passed down to your children if you allow him around your children. Okay, you want to give him a shot? Fine. You need to baby step it. You need to baby step it. You can't always be like, yes, no problem, because you don't want your kids to resent you. Your kids will resent you for not protecting them if this man decides to abuse them as well. I'm telling you, if he felt comfortable enough to kick you when you're down, he's going to do that same thing to your children. I promise you. And don't get me started on the people that's going to enable this man and say something like, oh, the kids are different. Well, let me tell you something about a high-valued man. High-valued men who want to be fathers respect the mothers of their children because they realize that their children are going to be taken care of by this woman. So they're going to make sure that this woman is mentally in a good place, financially in a good place, and if they need to help her, they will, because that's going to be the place where their children reside. So when you see these women out here as single mothers and they're having all of these issues with their children's father, and they're having all of this toxicity because there's no respect for even co-parenting because the two of them aren't together, that is not something that you need to normalize. That's not normal. What's normal is having a co-parenting experience that's beneficial for the children, to where two people can put their negative feelings about each other to the side. When you say you feeling all this type of way because he spit on you, you don't want your feelings to be the reason why you're keeping him away from his children. I get that. But at the same time, you have to factor in how he treats you, because how he treats you and whether you're stressed and whether you're depressed and whether you're angry and stuff all of the time, and how you live in affects your children. And only a high-valued man who would be a good husband and father would be able to understand that, okay? You haven't had a high-valued man, so you don't know that. So the next time you allow a man to touch you or do anything with you, shit. I just told you a man can't even FaceTime me without going through this long, strenuous process. Y'all gotta start screening these dudes, man. I'm gonna need for you to put these dudes through a series of tests. You gotta see if he's capable of even handling it. Choose men that not only want to be good to you, but in the end, they definitely want to be fathers. And that's what it boils down to, because father and husband, father and boyfriend are different roles. They're not the same role. Father is a role on its own. This man has to want to be a father. And as long as he wants to do that, if you two break up, you should be fine. Your kids should be doing just fine. And another thing, high-valued men are not walking around here collecting baby mamas. High-valued men got enough sense to put on protection if they don't want any children. High-valued men, 9 times out of 10, want to be fathers, and if they don't, they're going to protect that sperm by doing something like getting a vasectomy or putting on a condom. I was not about to get on YouTube ever again. But too many people was like, Soncerae, where you at? We know you alive. I was like, I just want to be left alone. They was like, we love your videos. I was was like, okay, fine. If I only got like 2 fans, you do stuff because you enjoy it, right? Okay. I was like, okay. Then I was like, do I want to do videos in my house or my car? Oh, don't even get me started on OnlyFans. I was like, how in the world is it like men on my OnlyFans asking me about some dudes on YouTube? How are you on OnlyFans, which is slick and adult site, where you supposed to see something sexy? You over here asking me about a dude over there. That's like so homosexual. And I was seeing way too many guys come over there and do that. I was like, I was like, I was gonna post some content over here. I was like super sexy, but I gotta be selective over there. Like, I'm like, listen, come in my inbox and tell me something and I hook you up. They like, send me something sexy. I'm like, okay. That's what's up. X amount of dollars. Boom. I gotta secure the bag. I gotta secure that bag. You like how I made a song about it? I wrote a song about it, like the heck out. Dudes were sending me messages like, we don't care if you fat. Like, how you first of all, you heard I was doing BBW porn. What does BBW even stand for? Oh, you mean big women? Oh, dude, I'm like 5 foot tall. I'm little as hell. Do not let the camera fool you, okay? I'm a little woman. I was like, I'm not fat. But even if I was, I'm a whole lot of sexy woman. I got a big ego. Such a huge ego. Stop sending me messages. I ain't just supposed to be dead. People, what do you mean supposed to be dead? Like, no one is supposed to be dead. What? Can I have some normalcy? Let's move forward. Stop trying to act like you ain't seen people spread rumors about me before. All you gotta do is go to Lipstick Alley. All the rumors is right there. It'd be fan fictional too. I'd be like, this version of my life is so unreal. Like, who made this up? Stalking and harassing definitely was real. That happens to a lot of women on YouTube. A lot of content creators, female ones especially, get stalked on this platform, I'm telling you. You hear that helicopter? That's someone stalking me right now. No, not the drones. It's somebody looking at the background of this video right now, trying to figure out where I'm at. It's like a tree. This tree. Have you seen this tree before? What's the address of this tree? Usually I'm humble. Right now I don't choose. You can live with me or you can have the blues. Step up, step up, step up. Number 1 of the 5 types of side chicks is,
excuse me as I kiss the sky.
this sun is driving me crazy this morning. It's just beaming, okay? I'm trying, y'all. Like, I gotta be able to see to do this video. I can't see with the sun just, ew. Number 1 of the 5 types of side chicks is the hustler, homie. Use a customer crony. This is the type of woman that doesn't want a relationship full time, only part of the time. I got some dirt on my shoulder. Could you brush it off for me? And I did say relationship, because not only does this chick not want that title, she just wants the benefits of being in one, but only part of the time. She's not emotionally attached. She's not invested in it financially. She is in chill mode and is comfortable with the arrangement with the agreement, and she is basically providing a service for him in exchange for money, vacations, handbags, shoes, jewelry, flowers, dinner dates. She does everything for this man that his wife or girlfriend is not even considering doing. And that's why the agreement is so easily made. She basically getting hush everything. And they both have an understanding that this is a temporary situation, or situations like this have lasted for 6+ years. Number 2 on the 5 types of side chicks list, the bird brain. She has no idea that he's even married. She don't even ask questions. When he disappears, she don't even care where he at. She just so pressed to have a man on her arm. She ain't even concerned about what this man is doing when he's not around her. No matter how much questionable stuff this man does, she's still just sitting there like, okay. She don't even dig for information. She just, okay. She don't question him, nothing. Okay. This is the type of chick I want to slap in the beak. Oh, she's so in love. Oh, she's so cute. So naive. So dumb. I'm not making fun of her. I'm just saying. I was that chick before I get it. I'm trying to teach you little bitches. Number 3 on the list of 5 types of different side chicks, the damsel. This is the one I think the men love, because every man want to be Captain Save a Hoe sometimes. Feeling like Superman. She was in a bad situation in some kind of way. Maybe she needed some money for something. Maybe she needed a place to stay. Maybe she needed some diapers and some food for her baby. I want to be your Superman, your Superman, your Superman. She might need his affection or his attention, maybe some intimacy. She might need some type of validation. She might even have some emotional feelings for him. She doesn't want anything bad to happen to him. She might even want him to fix his marriage. She is not trying to destroy his marriage or his life or anything. He did something for her. And she genuinely cares for him in some type of way. She enjoys him being around, so she's quiet. Number 4 on the list of 5 types of side chicks is the home wrecker. These are the women I think that wives and girlfriends can't stand. And let me tell you why. Because this chick don't know her place and is trying to take yours, girl. I get it. I know. Listen, if you want to be a side chick, stop trying to be promoted. Know your position. Listen, you cannot turn a hoe into a husband. You can lose him the same way you got him, honey. So if he cheating on his wife with you, you get with him, he gonna cheat on you with somebody else. I ain't the one to gossip. You ain't heard it from me. This woman will blackmail him. This woman will try to figure out where you at, destroy what's ever happening in his life if he don't give her what she wants. He probably done lied to her, told her some shit like, you next. I don't really want to be in this marriage. Just chill with me. I'm getting a divorce. You know, all those promises and stuff like that. Man, she checking out all of your social media. She looking at everything that you doing. She will come to your job. She will come to your child's school. She will literally try to fight you. She will show up at your wedding. She's trying to put a wedge between the two of you. She's trying to break the two of you up because she want him. All right? That's the chick that I think a lot of wives and girlfriends think is the official side chick. I'm sorry, it's just not. Most side chicks are chill because they're getting hush money. Okay? Most side chicks be like, okay, marry her. Do you think? I'm all right over here as long as you keep breaking that bread, taking care of me, run me that pipe. Number 5 on the list of 5 types of side chicks. Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for this? It's the freakadeek. She just like having sex with him and that's it. That's it. She don't care about him. She don't want to date him. She don't want to see him. She just want to sleep with him. That's it. She don't care who he dating. She don't care who he married to. She don't care about none of that. She might hang out with him sometimes, have some drinks, do whatever. But she just like having sex with him in bed. That's it. Sorry. I ain't gonna lie to kick it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm saying, you gonna get the real from me. I don't care. You ain't got to like it, boo. I'm just saying, that's what I did. Golly. The women that can respect what I'm saying are the women who have actually experienced this type of stuff, so they respect it. Most women have been both. We've been the side chick and we've been the one that men have cheated on. That's realistic, especially if you're like over 30. If it hasn't happened to you yet, it probably will. And that's not coming from a pessimistic perspective. I don't want you to think that all men cheat or all, you know, marriages fall apart because of side chicks. I just want you to understand the reality of the situation is that a lot of women get cheated on, and a lot of women are the ones that participate in this man cheating. And the only problem inside of that entire situation is that man. Because if he genuinely loves you, he would never put himself in a position to be with any type of side chick. If he genuinely had respect for you, he would respect your relationship or marriage and pull himself away from a situation like that. The ultimate goal, ladies, is not marriage. Getting a last name and ring is not the ultimate goal. It's not the most important thing. What's important is that he actually loves you. Marriage does not equal love. When he genuinely loves you, he will see another woman and keep his distance because he has what he wants from you. Just remember that, okay? Have vision and stay focused. Namaste. I just posted a video recently where I was talking about how much my son loves monster trucks, and he took 2 monster trucks and smashed them up against my head like this, and I almost wanted to beat his ears.
Excuse me as I kiss the sky.
Hey, it's your girl Soncerae here. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time being here, hello, my name is Soncerae. I just do videos. You know what I'm talking about? About everything. I just want to help you improve your lifestyle. Check out my playlist when you can. There will be something in there that you enjoy. All right. Today I'm going to talk about a trigger topic. I mean, when am I not talking about a trigger topic? I heard the rumors. I hear what y'all be saying. Oh, that bitch Soncerae is crazy. She ain't got her breast out today. What's going on with her? We was expecting to see some yaddies. Not today. Maybe another day. But you can check out my yaddies on onlyfans.com/Soncerae_XO. I don't know if you can see what kind of makeup I'm wearing or what kind of wig I'm wearing, but if you are into that type of thing. So I went to Ulta Beauty and I tried this, you know, decent little palette, you feel what I'm saying? Especially this little area right here. No, I mean this little area right here. I like the art on the front. You know I'm an artist. I love to paint. I love to do graphic design. If you need something like this for your channel, make sure you email me, okay? I got the graphic design services for you anyway. This is my shit. I also like this palette here. Beautiful, right? Yeah. But I prefer this. I think it's the darker colors on the palette that I like, but I prefer this. Celebrating that black business, right? But I prefer this. I mean, I'm sorry. Forgive me if my nails are dirty because makeup gets under my nails all of the time. I've been looking at my nails like, oh my God, but it be foundation. It's not that I'm dirty. Forgive me. Even though this consists of 9 highly pigmented eyeshadows and it's cruelty-free, designed and formulated in the USA, I still think this is better. This is bite-sized eyeshadow cream and sugar from e.l.f. It is also cruelty-free and vegan. This works wonders for me. This is also an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. So if you don't know, I have a Facebook group called Black Single Moms We Give You Life, and inside of it a whole bunch of single mothers go in there and talk about what they want to talk about. They go in there and vent. They go in there and promote their businesses. They go in there and they ask for advice. If you are a single mom, please feel free to go to facebook.com/group/we give you life, okay? So moderating a group is interesting, by the way. I don't know how many times I have to tell females to have emotional discipline in there. I mean, we grown up in here. Sometimes we're gonna have hard conversations. As an admin, I have to give everybody an opportunity to express themselves, even if I disagree with what they're saying. So this one girl decides that she wants to post this. Y'all be stressed out moms because y'all ain't want kids. Y'all wanted them ninjas. I was like, okay, you know, whoever tweeted that, you know. Oh, I put that in the group and them single moms was in there like, excuse me? Now, mind you, the person that created the tweet isn't in the group, and the person that posted the tweet disagrees with the tweet. But in comes one of these overly emotional baby mamas, and this post must have hit home for her. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. That sun is beaming on me so hard. Just all up in my eyes. If I wasn't awake a minute ago, I'm definitely awake now. This the part I hate because I gotta keep moving the car. So this other mom comes in and she's upset. This by far is the most disrespectful tish yet from this group. F this group. The admin will approve anything. I don't think she understands how much stuff I have to delete on a day-to-day basis when I'm moderating a group. Y'all have no idea. I delete more comments than I do anything. And people be mad at me when I delete the comments. It's like if I leave it up there, someone's complaining. If I delete it, someone's complaining. I know plenty married women, and being a parent is tough on anybody. A lone, married, same-sex couple, all hard and challenging. Some of y'all in this group need to climb on top of the tallest building and jump off. I'm wondering if I ever post something who feels like this. With women like some of y'all, who needs enemies? Damn, B-word. You woke up on the wrong side of the mattress, honey. Listen, it's okay for somebody else to have an opinion. This is how we know comments like this apply to you, because how angry that you get when you see it. If it doesn't apply to you, then it's like, oh, okay, it doesn't apply to me. You might have an opinion about it, but it doesn't really apply to you. All of the other single mothers in the group just was like, this is not what's up. This ain't it. They didn't get upset with me for allowing another mother to express her opinion. It's nothing personal. You know, you don't take it personal. One girl was like, you know better than telling somebody to jump off of a building. You encouraging somebody to commit a heinous act against themselves? I was like, girl, if you don't relax. For the record, there's a lot of women out there that had babies by men and thought these babies were going to keep their relationships intact. This chick may or may not be one of them. There are some single moms and some married moms who are stressed right now taking care of their children. Taking care of children is a hard process, I'm telling you. I just posted a video recently where I was talking about how much my son loves monster trucks, and he took 2 monster trucks and smashed them up against my head like this, and I almost wanted to beat his ears, but I didn't. I've been trying to refrain from giving the spankings. I don't like the spanking, so I got this spray bottle. I just spray them with it. And trust me, mothers are gonna judge me for that as well. Most of us are doing the best that we can with our children. We're stressed out because taking care of a tiny human being that knows nothing about society, how to act, what breaks, what doesn't break, what spills, what doesn't spill. You basically have to teach a person how to function properly in the world, and they don't have complete comprehension of how to do that. That's the stressful part. For example, I want my son to learn how to throw a ball, but I don't want him throwing the ball in the house. But of course, I want my son to grow up and be in the NFL. My son loves to throw. We had to teach him to stop throwing stuff because it was breaking stuff. So now we have all of these softballs, and he don't want to throw the softballs. He wants to throw hard stuff. And my son can really throw. Like, he's a really good athlete. Every time I got something to drink sitting next to me on the nightstand, my son picks it up and pours it out on the floor and just looks at it. What is he trying to figure out? I be looking at him like, where are you going with this? When you want your juice, aren't you thirsty? So why are you pouring out mommy's coffee? I haven't had hazelnut creamer in 2 days. Don't nobody like no black coffee with sugar. Why are you wasting this creamer? A lot of married women out there, their husbands work a lot, so a lot of women are home with their children. Even women who are employed, they have to pick up their kids from daycare, spend however long in bumper-to-bumper traffic after dealing with a boss they probably hate, and then they come home and have to deal with children running all over the place until their husband gets home. And then when their husband gets home, they have to make sure that dinner's prepared before he even walks through the door. And then after they've eaten dinner, this transporter, mom and chef, now has to be a housekeeper, wash the dishes, clean up the kitchen. Then when it's time to go to bed, mama has to now become Jenna Jameson for her husband. So trust me, the married moms are stressed as well. Now, most single mothers would have opted out of being abandoned by the fathers of their children. However, it's a part of life sometimes. And just because we're stressed out about our kids doesn't mean we're still hurt over the breakup. A lot of women are glad the fathers of their children are gone. Most single mothers have not filed for child support. Most single mothers have created a village around them to help take care of their children. But some just don't have anybody. And I want for people to be a little bit more sensitive to single mothers. Raising a child alone is not something a woman should be ostracized for. Being a mother is a plus to begin with. Women who raise children alone are much stronger than the average woman that's walking down the street. Now, there are some women that didn't want to have kids. They have the option to put their children up for adoption. Hell, they had the option for abortion. So trust me, they could choose these things. Either way, they're going to be ostracized because people are always judging somebody for something. I swear to God, it's always the people that don't have kids that talk the most about people who have kids. It's almost like y'all envious of us having kids. Like secretly deep down inside you want children, so the fact that you don't have them, it's like you gotta make having them such a bad thing because you wish you had one earlier or something like that, or you wish you had one with the person that you was like deeply in love with and then y'all broke up and didn't have kids, so you're feeling some type of way. It's weird that single mothers are always the topic. Like single mothers are always the punching bag. Give it a rest, man. I'm telling y'all, not every single mother was pressed to be married, and not all single mothers are pressed to be with the men that they had children with. And if you a woman saying that, 9 times out of 10 you heard that false premise from a man who's mind fucking you. I appreciate you watching. Have vision and stay focused. Namaste.